Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays the Champion, and we are here back in the giant rooms in search for Blackfang so that we may challenge him. And when we do, we will see if he has anything to say about what happened to that elf. But first, we're going to have to fight our way through this little area and worry about this stupid cripple thing. I think what I should do, I don't know why I didn't think about that till today, but what I should do is to get some soup. I have not actually made any of that stuff, and maybe that'll increase my resistances so that I don't get crippled 50 times whenever I'm fighting wargs. Because it's just not worth the pots to go and try to get rid of that every single time. I think I have to go up here this way. So I don't think it's worth the pots, because I would have to use one for every single warg fight, and that's just too much. Maybe a little soup will help to reduce the trouble. Now, it would help if the champion had some means of getting rid of these things, but I think they get it very, very late. Most of the other classes would have had it long now. Maybe it's around 46, which means I got another 4 levels to go, if that's true. And I will find that out in a few levels. Probably sometime in the middle of next month. But right now, it's time to deal with wargs. And this is proving painful now. Ah, yes, because there's the bridge, and I think that bridge leads us to leads us to Blackfang. Right now, I gotta worry about killing these idiots. Yeah. I know. You're big, nasty, howly. That's what you are. Oh, come on! Who invited you to join the party? Yeah, that's the way they always are. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. There you go, that's one down. Oh my, this is getting nasty. Ouch! Yeah, this is going to take some... Good grief. Now, why did I come to the Misty Mountains? Should have stayed in Nibendem. But, live and learn. Or walk like I have a hurt leg and learn. Right. Now, this is... How am I doing cooked food? I got another 5 minutes left on that. So, oops. Yeah! Walking by right at the wrong time for me. That's annoying. Very annoying. Okay, at least I got this guy faster. So I'm not getting as hurt as I was in the previous one. What did they do? Get a couple of crits on me last time? Probably. Yeah. Okay, there is the... Oh! Hello! Yeah, really? I don't know if he has a attack on surprise skill like some have. Let's see. This is for Totem of Challenge. Alright, before I go to the Totem of Challenge, let me take care of this warg. Then I can do the challenge. But first, let's take care of that. Alright, are we ready for a challenge? Let's see, 4 minutes. Well, I've got plenty of food right now, so therefore making the preemptive strike and making sure I've got enough is probably a good idea. Alright, let's try this. I challenge thee! Hello, anybody home? Ooh, there are wargs coming. Lots of wargs. Maybe this wasn't such a great idea. Oh, hello. Oh, I think I found Blackfang. Hello there.
Who dares? You are not of the pack, and yet you would challenge me? So be it.
Yeah. Well, at least I know that he can talk. That's a step in the right direction, right? Well, until I get that cripple on me. Yeah. I know. You can howl like all your friends. Maybe even louder. Yeah.
Yeah, enough. You want the elf? She means nothing to us. The goblins came and took her. Now go, I shall not see this to you. Challenge or no.
Okay. Well.
Well, what's the meaning of this?
And they rip her butt. No, Legion Boop. Okay. Well, that's so much Blackfang. Alright, Blackfang is dead. And I got the information. Oh, yeah, what did exactly? Okay, but you shall not belong here. Now go. Okay. Alright, so what is it? The goblins came and took her down into their caves. There she will remain until the torment her to death. Yes. Alright, so now that means she's been taken into Goblin Town. Oh, fun! We have arrived at the Goblin Camp, and I think it's time to start thinning out their numbers. I found plenty of guards all over the place. And unfortunately, they're the most common type and the ones you find outside there, so I really don't need them anymore, but they're going to insist on inviting themselves to the party anyway. So I will have to deal with a few of those. What I need, though, are the other two types and to get those pots. Let's see, and right, here we have the bombers. Now, unfortunately, I don't particularly like this area because it tends to be so lousy with goblins. And I tend to find that if I'm squishy, I have trouble in here. And if you've been seeing me fight so far, you know that even though champs aren't supposed to be squishy, I tend to be a little bit so, especially since I sort of have a couple of rules on this character that cripple me a little bit. Well, or at least slow me down a little bit. Maybe not quite cripple, but you got the idea. Alright, now let's see. What do we have here? Oh, there's a stabber, so I need to take care of this. Oh, thank you for coming like that. I was trying to figure out how I was going to get your attention without bringing your friends, and then you just go and volunteer. Thank you for being so considerate. It makes me sad. It makes me almost sad that I have to kill you. Yep. So long. Now, what do you have here? Stabber and guard. Now, it's the guard that's going to be annoying because... yeah. Because it's the stabber that's more likely that's going to stun me and stuff like that. Yeah, right. So I am going to have to go through a few of these all throughout this camp. But first thing I need... oh, my first stabber. And my umpteenth guard. I need to get 6 of each of those, and I've only got... what, 2 bombers and 1 guard, so... 2 bombers... well, there's another stabber. I'm going to go through here, and hopefully I'll eventually find a few pots in order to help me with the other quest. I should be getting close to those fire pots that I'm looking for, but I still haven't found any. But I am making some pretty good progress in taking down the bombers and the stabbers. I only have one each of those remaining, and I think I'm getting close to... Well, here's a bomber. Hi there! Yep, that's a bomber, alright. Alright, so that's all I have left is one stabber, and there he is, right there. Oh! I walked right into a... Quit that! Now, alright, give me that. Walked right into a bomber while I was at it. I could save myself a side trip. Ah, I see a pot. There you go. I would have preferred not to have been at such an awkward angle where I'm not too sure my skills could have hit both of them. Not that I have any real AoEs anyway. There you go. Okay, that's it for the stabbers. So, I don't need to face any more goblins. They can all run away now and I'll be content. Maybe I better not say run away considering what the annoying feature of some goblins. Like that. Okay, that's not what I meant by run away. Right. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I went in to collect pots, and there is one right there. And there's another one right there, of course, right next to a bomber. I mean, where else would you have a fire pot? Right next to the goblins to actually use those things. Die! Why don't you take your own advice? Thank you. Good. Now, are you done? Let's try this. And... yeah, die. There you go, thank you. I'll take that, and all I have to do now is to find 3 more of those things. I managed to kill a number of goblins, I managed to collect the fire pots, and I earlier, as you saw, took care of Blackfang, and I even managed to get back here, and I collected 3 pages. Not too bad. So let's first speak with the elf concerning this. The disposition of his friend, I guess is the best way to put it.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Well, I found out that she's being kept in Goblin Town. Your tidings chill me to the bone, Pinecut. Few of those who have escaped from the dark, twisted caves of Goblin Town once they have ventured within. The hatred of the goblins for my kin is great, and Glorwyn's torments will be long and cruel in their hands. We must prepare, by stealth or force of arms, to rescue her. For even should we lose a dozen heroes to the darts and blades of the goblins, still our suffering will be as nothing compared to hers, should we leave her to their devices. In other words, you leave us to get killed. Okay, I get 1 masterful mash. Really. Or an earring of, well, seeing that I currently have an earring of fate anyway, that's a lot less. Wait, look at this. Level 10 stuff! Good grief. Well, at least I leveled. Alright, level. Yeah. Maybe someday I should get better equipment. There you go. We'll just keep all that there. Now, what's your plan?
Megovanen, might you spare a moment of your time?
So Blackfang revealed Glorwyn's fate to you just before he himself was torn to pieces by his own pack? I deem it a fitting fate for such a monster, but not for poor Glorwyn. There is but one glimmer of hope that remains. The hatred of the goblins for my people is such that they will not kill Glorwyn if they can help it. They would much rather keep her in endless toil and torment until her will to live breaks and she either loses her mind or dies of her own accord. Ooh, how nasty. Luckily, Glorwyn is no faint maiden to be easily broken by such as they, and thus we may have some time to effect her escape. But I would not have her suffer a minute longer beneath the tender mercies of the goblins. I have heard that Glowing, a dwarf yet still a friend, has set up a camp outside a goblin town. Wait. But Glowing is... I just can't... Oh, never mind. Well, find him, and he will share with you what he knows of the depths of the dungeons beneath. Alright, but this is the level 45 for down the Goblin Town. So we will have to wait on that until after we gain a couple of more levels. So now let's speak with this dwarf.
Aye, fine day for fighting, is it not? It's been some time since I've had so much opportunity of fresh air and exercise, thanks to these goblins. Nogmildir here seems concerned that there are so many of them about, but such is the nature of elves, I suppose. To worry, yeah, it is. So, let's see. Alright, I killed quite a bit of them.
What do you need?
Ha! Well fought, Pinecut. Goblins may make poor company, but they do make hone up one's skills, don't they? Now, these firepots you mentioned, those are not weapons for little skirmishes. They were designed as weapons of war, for burning forests and besieging fortresses. Yep, we'll need to do something about that. Well, I brought some pots for you, fortunately.
What do
Ha!
you want?
Good work, then! Now, let us see to those. There is not much a goblin can come up with that a dwarf can't sort out in short order. Right? Yes. Oh, I need to... Okay, fine. Masterful mashes, or... I'll take the mashes. I seem to be getting mashed up quite a bit. Ah! The little grubbers think they're so clever, are they? Hey, what's this here? Ah, my beard! Oh, good grief. New deed. Friend to the elves of Rivendell. Completed. Known to the elves of Rivendell. Why that was a Rivendell quest? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I guess we should have a look at another solution. Well.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend
It-
me your ear?
It was seen that there are indeed some limits to the ingenuity of dwarves, Master Iwind. Unfortunately, I happen to know a wizard who is far wiser than either of us, particularly when it comes to matters of fire. I remember many years ago when Mithrandir would come to Rivendell to celebrate momentous occasions with us, and often his fireworks would be essential to the evening of the festivities. So happens that in discussion of the nature of his fireworks, he mentioned a draft that he uses to enhance the virtue of his displays. It occurs to me now that if we happen to have a little bit of the draft on hand, we might make excellent use of it and would come to deal with those goblins and their firepots once and for all. So I need to speak with Gandalf. And then... Right, let's speak with Gandalf, which means that we are to go back to Rivendell, which is what we'll do in our next episode of Pineleaf Plays The Champion.